how French Revolution affect world politics and society.
French Revolution in short.
The French Revolution, the emergence of the modern state.
So, how did this all begin? For hundreds of years prior to the revolution, French people, like most Europeans, were divided into three social estates: clergy, nobility, and the lowest estate, the commoners, which existed to serve the other estates. Above all was God's gift to mankind, the king. But this hierarchy was being questioned by the Enlightenment, a movement of intellectuals who promoted the use of reason and science. Revolutionary ideas began to spread to the public.
So, in the 1780s, when an economically broke and spoiled monarchy tried to increase taxes on the commoners, resentment reached a new level and riots began. On the 14th of July, 1789, revolutionists stormed the Bastille fortress, a symbol of the royal power. This date is marked as the beginning of the end of the old monarchy, which has become France's Independence Day, even though the king was beheaded only in 1793. Shortly after, the French adopted a universal declaration which stated, "Men are born and remain free and equal in rights." This was a radical change, even though it left many people out. But the French Revolution was far from a smooth ride.
Actually, it was a bloodbath which led to external and internal wars. The newly introduced guillotine worked overtime, beheading tens of thousands of French during a period known as the Terror. In 1799, the revolution ended when a military commander by the name of Napoleon Bonaparte seized control of the French legislature, eventually declaring himself emperor. Although the revolution began and ended with a monarchy, it had a crucial impact on Europe and world history.
Hey everyone, Shivam Sanu here. Today we're diving deep into a historical event that sent shockwaves across the globe, the French Revolution. The French Revolution wasn't just some dusty old uprising, it was a seismic shift in how we think about power, governance, and the very idea of a nation. We're talking about the dismantling of absolute monarchies, the rise of republics, and the birth of modern nationalism. So buckle up, because we're about to explore how the French Revolution laid the groundwork for modern politics as we know it. For centuries, Europe had been ruled by kings and queens who claimed their authority came directly from God. But the French Revolution replaced that with the sovereignty of the people. The storming of the Bastille and the execution of Louis XVI declared that power resided in the hands of the citizens. Out of the ashes of the monarchy rose a new form of government, the French Republic. This wasn't just about a change in leadership, it was a fundamental shift in governance. The French Republic, founded on the principle that power should be derived from the consent of the governed, inspired people worldwide to challenge their rulers. The French Revolution fostered a sense of shared identity and gave birth to modern nationalism. This new sense of national unity was about a shared commitment to the ideals of the revolution: liberty, equality, fraternity. The revolutionary ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity formed the bedrock of a new political ideology, liberalism. The French Revolution enshrined these ideals in documents like the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen. The French Revolution led to a wave of institutional reforms, including the Napoleonic Code. This comprehensive legal framework emphasized equality before the law and secular governance. The French Revolution spilled over into a series of conflicts that engulfed much of Europe. These wars played a crucial role in disseminating revolutionary ideas and challenging the established order. The French Revolution's impact wasn't limited to Europe. Its echoes could be heard across the Atlantic. The Haitian Revolution, inspired by the ideals of liberty and equality, challenged colonial rule and abolished slavery. The French Revolution was marked by intense political divisions, giving rise to the left-right political spectrum. This polarization was about fundamental questions of how society should be organized and who should hold power. The French Revolution shook the foundations of the international system. The Congress of Vienna sought to create a new international order based on diplomacy and a balance of power. The French Revolution ignited a firestorm of political change that continues to burn today. It reminds us that the pursuit of liberty, equality, and fraternity is an ongoing struggle. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of how the French Revolution shaped the world we live in. From the ashes of the monarchy rose new forms of government and ideologies. The French Revolution gave us cherished ideals like popular sovereignty and individual rights, which continue to be tested and fought for today.
This wasn't just a big deal for France, it changed the whole world. Well, let's see how. First, it ended something called the feudal system. This system gave special powers to nobles and church leaders. The revolution took away these special powers. In 1789, a document called the Declaration of the Rights of Man and Citizen said everyone is free and equal. That was a huge step. Next, religion became less powerful. The government took control of the church. The church used to have a lot of say in education, laws, and everyday life, but not anymore. There were also lots of social and economic changes. The government took land from the rich and gave it to the farmers. The middle class became more powerful, which helped create modern capitalism. The economy was unstable for a while, but they also made taxes fairer. Now let's talk about national pride. The revolution made people feel more connected to France, not just the king. Things like the French flag became really important symbols. Women's lives changed too. They protested and demanded more rights, like when they marched to Versailles. A woman named Olympe de Gouges fought for women's rights, which inspired many others. The revolution didn't just stay in France. It inspired other revolutions in Europe and the Americas, where people fought for freedom. Finally, the revolution changed how people thought and created art. It was all about ideas like freedom and democracy. Art and books started showing these new ideas. So, the French Revolution changed everything. It made things more equal, less religious, and more democratic. We still see its effects today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more history videos. See you next time.